Pronto, 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 pronto.
Welcome to today's live stream match of the BL&G, coming to you live from Angaston Oval today on a glorious wet day here at Angaston. Beautiful conditions for football though, it is a winter sport, and an important game today in the course of the season for Angaston, who are needing to win to play finals. Barossa have had an indifferent year, just up and down, rebuilding in a lot of ways after losing a lot of talented players in the off-season. But this is a game that they would see as a winnable contest away at Angaston. Ground is in pretty good shape considering the rain over the last 2 days. Centre square a little chopped up. By the end of the game that could be messy as siren goes, and umpire Matthew Patterson will adjudicate the first ball up of the day. Coming in now. Ball's up, and Barossa with the opening tap, and they get the ball to the outside. Good chop off there for Angaston. Gives them a chance to go forward. No mark paid. Barossa, good pick up there. That handball inside. Good give and go. They're switching the play to the outer side. It's risky, but it's come off well. They've hit Brendan Dew, one of their prime movers, Jake Tobin. He drives the ball down the line towards the boundary and just over the line. So Angaston will get the ball, courtesy of the last touch rule. Bring it back in. They go short down the line, finding Tom Ryan. And he can use his left foot to drive Angaston well on the way into attack. Does just that down the line. No one able to get a fist on that as it came through. Angus Adams, the Angaston ruckman, couldn't get to it at the back. He's beaten by his Barossa opponent. Ball dragged in now. Pops out towards the boundary. Over the line, we'll have a boundary thrown in Angaston's forward pocket. Good tap there from Gavin Shepherd, the Angaston forward, as the third man up. But we'll have a repeat bounce. I think we'll see a lot of that in today's conditions. Angaston with the tap on that occasion. Quick handball back. That chip kick over finds Steve Rusko running towards the boundary. He's within range. and will probably have a shot from here. Tough angle for a right footer. He goes short. Picks up a player, Ethan Kvatersky, on his own and also within range. Good, smart, quick, decisive play there from Steve Ruska. And those two combine to form a powerhouse duo in the middle for the Panthers. Kvatersky, an addition to Angaston this year, coming across from Hummock's Watchman. And he's offline with that kick out on the full. That was opportunity for Angaston to set the tone early as Barossa, they're off quickly and running. Mark spilled, so the ball being won. Angaston have got the ball back, and there's a good mark taken at half forward by Dylan Tuckwell. He looks like he's going back, thinking about having a shot. Distance could be an issue in these conditions. And he puts it through for the opening goal of the match to Dylan Tuckwell, so Angaston off the mark. So concerns for Barossa at how easily Angaston able to get the ball in on that occasion. But it was actually a minor score, and Barossa on the quick counter-attack here. Angaston able to just run that over the boundary line, so Barossa advance the ball right down deep into their forward pocket, so we'll have a ball in on the outer side as the steady light rain continues to fall here at Angaston. A little bit of breeze going from right to left of the screen, and Lachlan Webb with a good punch down there. Barossa player grabbed the ball, but he's wrapped up immediately by Stephen Summerton. Kick around the corner. Barossa able to gain it back. That's Brendan Dewey, ducks and weaves. Eventually he's caught, loses the ball, and it's over the line for another ball in, almost the same spot. Neither ruckman really able to affect that. So players dive on the footy again. Umpire Sullivan says my bowl. We'll have another ball up. Third stoppage in a row in almost the same spot. Webb getting the tap on that occasion. Angaston getting the ball moving in their direction. So we see another boundary throw in, this time almost at half forward for Barossa. This is where they've got to manage to keep it in and keep sustained pressure on Angaston's defenders. Adams with the tap on that occasion, comes down to his player who sockers the ball forward. No one really able to gather here. That quick handball out for Barossa. Next one over, finds a player, he's taken down straight away. Umpire said no prior opportunity, so I'll have the ball. Takes it up. Adams with the tap on that occasion. No one able to get a clear hands on it after that. Barossa player picks it up finally. He's wrapped up. And we will have a ball up almost at centre half forward. Adams with the good strong tap there. Good body work from the Angaston ruckman. Ball bouncing around at the moment. Umpire says it's not going anywhere. I'll have it again. See if you can tap it out. As the rain getting heavier. Almost like a thick fog. The lights have been on here at Angaston since the under-15s this morning. Good pick up there for Barossa, but an excellent tackle, well controlled from Ruska. That kick around the corner, deep into the Barossa's forward line, spoiled. Angaston player is taken and holding the ball. That's, umpire was in perfect position to pay that, and it was the correct decision. So Barossa lining up for their first shot on goal for the day. Like Hudson Roberts going back. There's the rain getting heavier still. It'll take quite a kick. Goes back. Kicks it. Goal umpire had to do a fair bit of work, just off to the left. And a quick shout out to Angaston legend Anthony Schubert, who's enjoying a little hospital in one of the exclusive venues on North Terrace currently. He's watching the live stream. First game Shuby's missed in many a year. Just waiting for the ball to come back. Tom Ryan's got the ball now in the goal square. Going to have to be precise with their ball movement in these conditions, Angaston. Can't afford to fumble to let Barossa back in. He runs his measure, kicks full distance. No one's able to mark that. Spills over the back. Angaston with the kick along the ground. Goes out of bounds, and that'll be a boundary throw-in because it was contested. Adams and Webb lock again. Good work at the back from the Barossa midfielders. Mazzone getting the ball away. Heavy tackling pressure from Angaston here. Players just diving in. And we'll have another ball up just on inside the 50-metre arc. Good pick up there from Angaston, but he's wrapped up by a number of Barossa players immediately. Neither ruckman really able to control that, so just players at the ground level. Viterski's in there, he's wrapped up Mazzone. Said, you're going nowhere, buddy. Viterski's added a new dimension to Angaston's midfield with his ball-like strength. Players out now into space. Corcoran taking the ball towards the boundary. Umpire's found a free kick going Angaston's way for holding the ball. They go short, just wanting to control possession at the moment, just calming things down after a really hectic start to the match. He plays on, runs around the player on the mark, kicks down the line, finds a player, and a mark taken. Out on the full, unfortunately. So, or just marked on the line, so it'll be a boundary throw-in. Barossa player tried to kick that out of the air, made no contact whatsoever. Angaston have got the ball now. Ryan with a good handball back. Good strong work there from Cock. Gets the ball back in defence. McInerney looking for Shepherd. Shepherd laying a really good tackle there, forcing the ball over the boundary line. That's good forward pressure. Good pick up through the middle. Barossa, he takes the bounce. Kicks on the right, goes wide. Into space. Asking his players to chase that. That's Tyler Harris in pursuit. Ball beats him over the line, so it'll be an Angaston ball to kick it back in. So ball back in now. Good pick up there for Barossa. He gets his kick away. And a mark taken under heavy pressure. That's Jake Tobin. He'll be going back and lining up for a shot on goal. Probably kicking from 35 metres out. Connects really well, but just off to the left. Another minor score. Goals look to be at a premium today in these conditions. I don't know where he is. Where's Bippo? Tom Ryan plays on now. Goes with the handball this time. Finds Corcoran. Corcoran going long down the line. Looking for distance. Barossa, a lot of players at the fall of the ball here. They take over. Good teamwork there. They find a player in the middle of the ground. They're out now. Mazzone kicks out wide. He's got a player. He's just nudged under the ball there by the Angaston defender. Excellent work there from Dew, just with the fend off. Brendan Dew really attacked that contest nicely. So ball in on the outer side. Sorry, it'd be a Barossa kick. Long into the hot spot. Ball forced down. Angaston with that clearing kick. Finds a mark. Panthers get a chance to clear their area temporarily. This is where Angaston are struggling to get the ball out. Barossa locking it in well. Excellent work there from Antoni at half forward. Angaston now with the kick, but there's plenty of Barossa defenders back there. Heavy outnumber at this point. Well, just kicked into space. That'll head over the boundary line. Last touch by the Bulldogs. So Angaston boundary throw in because it was touched by hand over the boundary. Good take there from Jay Shannon. Gets the ball forward. That just a little chip kick off the ground. That's going to be so valuable today. Shep with the pickup. Sorry, it was Corcoran on that occasion. Heavy work here in close. Players just diving over the ball, getting wrapped up immediately. You know the hit's coming today. You're just willing to take it. Ball up again. Webb with the tap down on that occasion. Players lock up, so umpire has no choice but to ball it up once more, almost the same spot. Barossa get that kick away into space. Now this is where they're dangerous, coming through the middle. They love the corridor. There's a bump there, dislodged the ball. And that kick out into space. Barossa have got numbers here. Angaston are going to have to fight hard. Antoni it was knocked off his feet. And Schubert, I believe, taken down. It's Corbin Schubert taken down in the tackle. Schubert in the ruck on that occasion. Players just barging through. A lot of body work going on. That kick around the corner, well cut off on that occasion. Ball comes forward. So ball up at Angaston's centre half forward region now. Neither ruckman winning a convincing tap on that occasion. Dylan Tuckwell with a beautiful pickup. Turns but well smothered. Ball pops out. Barossa are able to collect. Here they come again, the Bulldogs. They're looking sharp today. Free kick going Barossa's way. They've got some momentum now, Barossa. Bulldogs just looking the sharper of the two teams early. We've played nearly 20 minutes of the first quarter, and Barossa with a 1 point lead on the Birds Barossa scoreboard. Angaston now pushing forward. That pass just beats Antoni. He recovers well, turns onto his favoured left. That kick, little rubber inside, but he finds his teammate, and Shepherd around the corner kicks the opening goal of the match. Gavin Shepherd with the first major of the game, and a scrambled goal. That looks like it could be the modus operandi for both teams today, just scrambling to see what works. There's not going to be anything pretty out here today. It's going to be old-fashioned wet weather, deep winter football. If you're a lover of the game and the real hard, in-close footy, today you will love this game. A lot of physical contact, a lot of desperation, and just gaming meterage any way you can. Umpire's back in the middle now. See Schubert and Webb go to battle. Kwiatkowski goes off the ground. Ball up. McInerney tried to lay a tackle, but he was slipped. So Barossa trying to move it here. Schubert couldn't quite get his hands back on that. The Dogs just bit off a bit more than they could chew in the middle. Angaston have got players over this. McInerney was there fighting. Barossa now, they get the ball back. That scrambled kick lands with a mark with Dew. He's got a chance to spot up a target inside the forward line. My mistake, it was Nathan Johnson on that occasion. The ball goes over the boundary line, and we'll have a throw in right near the Bulldogs' point post. Ruska now punches the ball down the boundary line. Barossa player picks it up. And it's a great chop off there by Shepherd. Another defensive effort from the key forward. That he's really flying the flag for his team. He's been the most dangerous looking player forward of centre for Angaston. But it's efforts like that that won't show up on many stat sheets. Neither ruckman got a touch, but a good pickup running through. Then there's Jay Shannon, gets the handball through to Tuckwell. Tuckwell to Ruska, who goes backwards. That handball goes astray, and holding the ball, being paid, going the way for Barossa Districts, and play on. They're moving the ball with speed and precision. They hit Alex Arthur. He goes further forward. And we'll see the ball on the outer side. Rain seems to have eased just a little bit. So ball in on the outer side. A little bit of ground being gained here, but good chop off there for the Dogs. They've got numbers around the contest and they're aware of everything. Playing smart wet weather footy. That's a good mark taken deep. Alex Reinke couldn't do anything about that. It's under zone, who's creating a bit of a mismatch down there in the forward line. He's on a bit of an angle here. He's a right footer. He's going to have to go around the corner. Definitely within his capabilities. He's a freakish player. Kicks straight through the ball and a goal. Old school there. Excellent football from Mazzone. He's the kind of smart player who can really have an impact today in these conditions. Built for smart footballers. So that takes the score to Barossa 1-8, leading Angaston 1-7 on the Burge Barossa scoreboard. And we have now played almost 25 minutes in the opening term. Ball up again. Webb that time getting his hand on the ball, but Angaston win the clearance. Ball bouncing. Good take from Jay Shannon there. His handball doesn't hit the target though, so Barossa are able to clear. Angaston win the ball back and send it back the other way, but there's Brendan Dew. He fumbles the ball, so he attracts a lot of attention. That ball smothered. Desperation here. That tackle laid. That is excellent desperation footy. And the coach, Craig Haddon, would be loving what he's seeing from his players with their intensity at the moment. Ball one down to Barossa, but straight away locked up. We'll have another ball up, same position. Half back for Barossa. Oh no, free kick going Barossa's way. They were looking for a player in the middle of the ground, couldn't find him, but Barossa have got other players there in backup. It's a really good take. He managed to get the handball away. So the Dogs looking dangerous through the corridor. They come out wide looking from his zone. Ball just beats him to the boundary line, so Angaston will get the kick in. But Angaston can't afford to let Barossa get the ball in the corridor. They are being carved up through there. Angaston goes short down the line. They find a mark. This time in Archie Haddon. Haddon goes short down the line to Kvaterski. Kvaterski now surveying his options. Was looking for Shepherd, but that's chopped off by a miscue on the kick. That's the thing today. You can have all intention of hitting a certain target, but slightest miscue, smart players are able to read that off the boot. Comes back, and Mazzone comes through, marking almost unchallenged. Mazzone looking to play on and go long here. He's got players running past, screaming for the ball. He goes long to a one-on-one. Neither player gets a hand on the ball. Barossa able to pick up with Alex Arthur grabbing the footy. And ball's fumbled over the boundary line, deep in the pocket. So Barossa pushing hard. We are now 27 minutes into the first term. Ball in dispute. Good pick up there for Angaston. They're getting the ball out now. Haddon can run. Ran his full measure and kicks long down the line, looking for Antoni. He's got some separation, picks the ball up beautifully, turns, straightened on his left, and puts it through for a beautiful running goal for Angaston. Then Antoni, you want to get the ball in the hands of your class players. They did so on that occasion. Antoni, one of the best. As you hear the crowd starting to fire up here at Angaston. Not a huge crowd considering the conditions, but a very vocal bunch.
Sí, esto tiene una careta.
Ball back in the middle now. Tap down. Angaston get that clearance with the soccer. Barossa player just jumps on the footy. Umpire says no, he was trying to get the ball. So ball up again. Good tap down. That chip kick out into space. Barossa with a player who dives, grabs the footy, and gets the handball off. He's wrapped up immediately. That's holding the ball, going the way of Steve Ruska, one of the best tacklers. Short chip kick, that was chopped off. Free kick going Barossa's way. Well, the Dogs really up for the challenge today. Eric Kells has got his team primed. Kick coming out. And Mazzone just having his way at the moment. Angaston have got to find a solution for him. Zone switches the play. Dangerous in these conditions, but they've got space now, the Dogs. Precise kick. Found Johnson. Johnson goes short down the line. He's got a man. Good controlled footy. Siren goes for quarter time. We'll take a short break and be back for the second quarter soon.
Cambia ya. Rápido, cambia. Listo ya.
Ball back in the middle. Quick clearance here for Angaston. They go out wide. Antony in pursuit couldn't quite reach the footy as it goes over the line. And the ball in almost on the 50-metre arc. Sorry, Barossa to bring it back in. Reinke in good position, but a strong punch from behind from the Barossa forward. Angaston really under the pump here. Came into the game as favourites, but needing to win to keep their finals hopes solid. Go backwards. Ball up on the outer side. No one able to take control. Everyone piles in again. The umpire's got no choice. He says, okay, I'll take it again if you guys can't handle it. Up they go. Ball bounces out. That kick over the top. Tuckwell couldn't control it. That kick up in the air, up and under. Punch down. Barossa have got plenty of players at the fall of this bowl. Good running shot there, Tuckwell. He's found the goals on this occasion. Excellent crumbing from the midfielder. Just keeps growing as a footballer. And the crowd pretty happy with that, as you can hear. So that takes Angaston to 3-1, 19, leading Barossa Districts 1-2-8 on the Birds Barossa scoreboard. And we're only 2 minutes into the second quarter. So a low scoring contact test, as you would expect in these conditions. Solid rain coming in sideways, and when it's not heavy it's a constant mist, and a good mark taken on that occasion. That from the 50th gamer, Malachi Colhagen. Kicks the ball forward. And an excellent kick. He's found his target. With Ben Antoni taking the mark. He's one of the best users of the footy. He should be able to control this. Distance not an issue. Kicking from maybe 25 metres out. Coming in now. Lays it gently on the boot. And through for a goal according to umpire Bob Hayden. So that's Ben Antoni with goal number 2. He is going to be a key for the Panthers. They need a player who can handle the ball at ground level and in the air today. But skilled players don't diminish in wet weather. Ball back to the middle now. Umpire Patterson taking control. Webb with the tap down. Mazzone couldn't get his hands to it, but he does go and get it again. Gets the ball onto his left foot, bangs it forward, but a great mark taken on that occasion by McInerney. He drives the ball out wide, looking for somebody, and just well knocked away from him by the Barossa defender. Angaston go back by hand. Corcoran on that occasion kicked it wide. He did find his player in the end despite being upended. Ball comes back to Corcoran by hand. They're messing around with the ball here, Angaston. Crowd getting frustrated. So Barossa win it back now. Barossa players twisting, turning. That ball gets battered away. Ball bounced into space. That kick off the ground is clever. Well defended for Angaston though. Tommy Ryan leads in the foot race, picks it up nicely, but he's dispossessed and the ball trickles out over the boundary line. Ball in again. Players just desperately trying to get their hands on the wet, greasy ball as it's run over the boundary line on that occasion. Boundary umpire will take control once more. Ball in. Ball comes to ground. Angaston player picks it up. He's tackled immediately. Squeezes the ball out, but no one can control it. The umpire says, okay, I'll ball it up. Just see if you guys can get it right this time. Colhagen couldn't control it, went back in for it. Fighting for the pill on this occasion. Barossa player grabs it. He's wrapped up by Colhagen, I think it was. Yeah, the young man just attacking the footy. It's game number 50 for him. He's a young gun on the rise. Rolling maul again forms over the ball. Almost rugby union-like in these conditions. Both ruckmen get their hand to it. It's a 0-0 draw. Again, we can see players at the bottom of the pack. Angus's defenders just working overtime here. Ball comes straight down to the ruckman's feet. Players just fighting at the moment. Well, getting a little feisty in there at the moment. Seven minutes gone in the second term here in the live stream match of the day from Angaston. Angaston driving the ball forward now. Barossa thought they were in the clear there. The umpires brought it back. Free kick going the way of Angaston. Vitersky now with the ball in hand. Goes long, direct, and it's a good choice, but Antoni drops what he should have taken. Barossa players are better by hand. They collect it. They can clear now. That kick around the corner is partially smothered. Angaston player was taken down without the ball. And the umpire has found a 25-metre penalty for encroaching over the mark. It's Thomas Swan Atkinson at the moment with the ball. Coming in. A late call up to the team today. Connected nicely, but just offline and stayed straight. So a minor score. Scores from around the ground at quarter time. Kapunda 3 goals straight 18, trailing Newry 4 goal 125. Newry were kicking with the wind in that quarter, so just a 1 goal lead for the Tigers against the lowly Bombers. Good tackle on that occasion. Alex Arthur now with the footy, led Josh Cock to the ball. Strong mark. Umpire tells him to move it along. He goes laterally, finds a teammate. Arthur then tried to lay a shepherd, didn't really affect it. Players come from 4 deep trying to spoil the zone, and they do just that. Schubert being wrestled in the ruck there. Angaston get it by hand. Little tap on there from Somerton. Didn't quite come off. He gets the ball back and makes up for it, getting the kick around the corner. Barossa players tackled over the boundary line, so we'll have a boundary thrown almost in front of our camera position. Tap down from Schubert on that occasion. Teammate is wrapped up and driven into the turf. Umpire Sullivan bowls it up. Webb with the tap. Good work by hands there from the Bulldogs. Mazzone gets the kick forward. Angaston have got to find an answer for Mazzone. He is cutting them apart at the moment. Free kick going Angaston's way. Long kick down the line. Schubert went for it with one hand where he should have gone with 2. That's the player, grabbed the ball. He's wrapped up immediately by Somerton, who gives him a wedgie. A little uncomfortable that must have been for Ben Payne. Apt name for that incident. Schubert engages, taps well with the left arm, but Barossa have got players on the back of the pack ready. Kick out into space for the forwards. Alex Reinke outdone for pace there, but he's got teammates doing the work, and they clear the ball right down to the centre wing. No one able to gather it. Barossa have got a player coming the other way. He picks it up, gives the handball off to no one in particular. And a good tackle there. Just made sure the Barossa player had nowhere to go. So we'll have a ball up almost on centre wing on the outer side. Schubert doing well, gets another tap. Moves the ball down the boundary line. Ball in again. Good tap on. That kick into space in the middle of the ground. Angaston have got a plethora of players there. McInerney on this occasion kicks it forward. That's a really good mark taken on that occasion. That's Corcoran. He moves the ball on again. No mark taken on this occasion. Antony goes back and grabs it on the ground as Barossa player locks the footy up. So we'll have a ball up maybe 25 metres directly in front of Angaston's goal. Antony doing the ruck work on that occasion, gets it down. Swan Atkinson grabbed the ball, gave it off. His teammate was immediately crunched. Angaston player coming in now. Connects well, distance is fine. Just offline though. Just waiting for the ball to be retrieved.
Yes, yes, yes.
Cables towards you a bit. Should be right. Wait a second.
Barossa come long down the near side. Players fly. Angaston get the handball away, but no one could claim it. Webb leaning over the top, almost got his fist to it. Schubert looking for a free kick there, none forthcoming. Both ruckmen lock up. Players at ground level just trying to shovel this wet ball forward. See them lock up now. So another ball up. Schubert gets the tap on that occasion, but Barossa have got players running through the contest. Rasker now with a left foot kick into space. Barossa player fumbled it. Tuckwell just got that kick, came off the side of his boot. That'll go out of bounds near the point post. So Barossa will get that ball for the kick in, last touch rule. They've got to try and work out how to clear the area now. Angaston applying all the pressure. Barossa have made a mistake on that occasion and they end up knocking the ball over the boundary line. So they'll get a boundary throw in. It's a good result considering. That ruck tap goes nowhere. Barossa player picked the ball up, he was dispossessed immediately. And we see another wrestle ensue, so we'll have a ball up. Again, we're almost in the same area for the last two stoppages. Ball comes down, Barossa player grabbed it, he dropped it as he was tackled. Ball pops out. Tom Ryan just laying the pressure on his opponent there. Angaston really turning the screws now. They're leading 4-3, 27 to Barossa, 1-2, 8 on the Burge Barossa scoreboard. We've played nearly 17 minutes in this second quarter. That ball goes over the boundary line and umpires just sorting it out now, so we'll have a boundary throw in. That handball flicked out. We're also doing a lot of work in close by hand. Perhaps a kick would be a better idea. That player's caught, he's tackled, spun around several times. Umpire said he didn't have prior opportunity, so it'll be a ball up. Webb gets the tap on that occasion. That ball slammed on the boot for Barossa. Gains at least 50 to 60 metres. Trickles over the boundary line, but that's okay. Angaston will get the ball. And even a 40-metre kick the other way, it's still 20 metres of gain. As the rain gets even heavier here at Angaston. Just a solid downpour now. That ball punched, so that'll be a ball up. So Barossa have ended up winning 30 metres of distance out of that and now getting a ball up. That's a win. On a day like today, you'll take that. As the rain continues to pour down. Angaston with the early lead gives them a good advantage. We've played almost 20 minutes in this second term. Live stream match of the day coming to you live from Angaston Oval in beautiful sunny Angaston where the rain is pouring down. Angaston with that kick in. Barossa had a player back there. He spilled what he should have taken. But a free kick has been found. No. Barossa now with the clearance after a quick point. Dogs. Antony on the right foot on that occasion. Never uses his right. As a typical left footer, barely has a right foot. It's only there to stop him from falling over. And that ball goes out of bounds, so Barossa will get the chance to clear. And this rain really settling in now. Just sustained heavy rain. Deluge much needed for the farmers, but these guys out here on the field at the moment wouldn't be enjoying it one bit. Colhagen with a kick as he was downed on that occasion. Barossa win the free kick for holding the ball. They play on quickly through the middle of the ground. Mazzone there on his own. And a quick handball off. Barossa with a fast break play. They're moving the ball really well at the moment. That ball fell short. For a target chopped off on that occasion. Steve Rusker with a juggling mark at centre half back. He goes further afield, out to space. He's got a teammate who didn't quite mark that, but he gets up quickly, handballs it back. Found Schubert on that occasion. And a free kick going Angaston's way for a push in the back. Looks like the first game at Henke. Good work there by Jay Shannon at the bottom of the pack. Gets the kick forward into space as two players form a pack, and Angaston player was just dumped as he tried to get up. The ball deep in the forward line for Angaston now. A late goal would really hurt Barossa. So we're 21 minutes into the second term. Tackle after tackle being laid. Players just looking, even though it's just about halftime, they're looking very tired and very worn out. That ball sort of just cannot get out of that rolling scrum at the moment. Every kick is smothered. That handball backwards creates a bit of separation. Barossa player dived, trying to keep it in. The free kick going Angaston's way. That short kick is good. Found the target, but he couldn't quite hang on to it. Came down, juggling and ended up spilling the ball. Ball up on the outer side, almost on the boundary. No one able to get their hands on this ball at the moment. Just eluding everyone. Umpire's the only one that's had good clean hands on it for most of the game. Kick around the corner is chopped off. Two players go at it hard. Barossa player one out. He got down low and free kick going Barossa's way. Possibly for a high tackle. Or front on contact. And they go out wide, right to the boundary. Interesting ploy. Corridor's been their mainstay for the game, and that when they do that, they've looked dangerous. They've exposed Angaston at times. Ball comes out the back. Mazzone's there. He goes to ground. He's immediately set upon by a bunch of angry Panthers. Almost 24 minutes gone, second term. Ball up again. That's the soccer off the ground into his own teammate. Players wrapped up again, so we'll have another stoppage on the outer side, almost at centre half back for Barossa Districts, right on the boundary. Ball tap down. Barossa have the chance there to break. They do just that now around the back of the contest with that left foot kick. Big fly from behind from the Angaston defender. Didn't pay off. It was fully undisciplined. And that kick around the corner for a minor score could have been easily a goal that would have punished Angaston. Tom Ryan with ball in hand now. Looking for an option. Going to go long down the outer side, it looks like. As the siren sounds for half time, we will take a quick break. We'll be back with the second half shortly.
This is where they rented the wet dishes fell off the half wall. Yeah.
Good, how are you?
Can't take that.
Yes. That's all I've got. Welcome back to the second half. Coming to you live from Angaston Oval for the live stream match of the day. BL&GFA footy, wet weather footy today. This is old school stuff. If you don't love this, you don't truly love the game. It's been hard, in and under. A lot of repeat stoppages around the ground. Low scoring game. Angaston leading 4-4-28 to Barossa District's 1-3-9 on the Burge Barossa scoreboard. That could be a match-winning lead the way this game is playing out. Not a lot of scoring opportunities, and we've seen the rain pretty constant right from the opening bounce. Mazzone has been a real thorn in Angaston's side. He's keeping Barossa in the game. He's got a lot of teammates who are playing well. They're just not able to capitalise in the front half of the ground, but when they get the ball in the corridor, they've looked dangerous every time. Angaston probably looked the better of the two teams overall, but again, they've shown themselves to be not prepared for when Barossa take the game on and go hard through the corridor. They've also found no way to quieting Mazzone's impact on the game. Gavin Shepherd's been very good early for the Panthers. Some good defensive acts that have really kept his team in the game, along with a goal. Ben Antoni with a pair of goals. Dylan Tuckwell with one. All been very important contributors. But in the ruck, it's Corbin Schubert really putting in a massive effort today against Lockie Webb, an accomplished ruckman who's been really good for Barossa for the last 2 seasons. Both teams are going to be looking for a lift in the second half. Barossa, not a lot riding on today. Their season was pretty much over weeks ago. They've had a dog of a year. Just things haven't gone right for the Bulldogs. Undermanned, but just nothing going in their favour. The Panthers in the 4 currently. They need this win today. They need to win next week as well to remain there. There's a lot of pressure in the top half of the ladder. Really good quality, tight footy coming down towards right to the last round of the season. This is what you want in local footy, and Angaston are playing for their lives today. They've got to show yes, Angaston playing for their future today. They need to win. They need to almost break this out and make it a convincing win. Even in these conditions, they need to just let the other teams in the top 5 know that they are here. Mazzone with the clearance. Wouldn't expect anything less for the Bulldogs. Ball bounces out. Tom Ryan on the back of the contest with that big left boot. Kicks it long into space. Barossa, almost a double-handed throw there. They're wrapped up immediately, so there'll be a ball up across Angaston's half-forward line. That tap comes down. Angaston player was grabbed without the footy, so he gets the free, drives the ball forward quickly. A diving attempt at a mark, not taken. Players go to ground. There's a tackle there. Could have been a high tackle. Umpire didn't see it that way. So, we'll have a ball up in Angaston's forward pocket. Tap comes down. Barossa have got numbers around the contest. They've done this really well all day. They get the clearing kick, but it's a strong mark taken by McInerney on that occasion. He goes back. Goes along looking for someone up forward. That drops down to the ground. Barossa have got a player. Great pickup running past. Archie Haddon under pressure here now for Angaston. He's looking for the boundary. He's outplayed by his opponent on that occasion. Barossa go by hand. Haddon gets a hand in there though. Kavatersky with the pickup. Gets the ball across to McInerney. He's got a player open on the other side. It's Colhagen in game number 50. He goes by hand. Was a little bit behind his teammate, but McInerney's good enough to make it work. Gets the handball off. That kick down the line, not quite as good as it needed to be. All over the boundary line. We'll have a boundary throw in. Again, half forward for the Panthers. Webb gets up high, gets the punch, and Barossa player hits that at pace. He's grabbed, taken down, dispossessed. That kick just flying into space. Good pick up. Angaston get another kick away. Barossa player flew. Didn't give away a free kick, fortunately. And they're able to wrap it up. So again, we're going to get another ball up. Once again, Angaston's half forward line. Barossa doing a lot of work for no gain here. They get the ball forward. But again, Angaston have got players and they're getting hands on the football. And that kick away there from Tom Ryan once again. Heavy tackling. Ball pops out. Barossa decide to go by foot. That little kick out. He ducks and weaves, walks the tightrope and goes to kick, but that's well smothered. That kick high, up and under. Players fly it, gets punched down. Comes down to Trey Gant. He goes out into space. He's got a teammate running onto it. He's able to kick it long. But McInerney back there takes the mark. Ends up tripping over his own player, Cock, who had fallen down. McInerney looking to slow things down a little bit. Goes looking for Somerton, who was under a lot of pressure. Somerton recovers, gets the handball off. Handball comes back towards Kvatersky, who couldn't quite handle it. That kick off the ground wasn't that effective. Angaston player dived on the ball. Player dived into his back, so won the free kick.
Can you see that, Bob? Sure.
As getting advice from the crowd. Always love that. Ball goes down the line. Somerton on that occasion takes the mark. One of the few times he's been open all day. He's been well covered by Barossa. They put a lot of time into that plan. They go long down the line. Shepherd flies from behind, couldn't take the mark. Barossa player goes to kick, and free kick going the way of Barossa Districts. That kick in is touched, so no mark. And it's been paid a free kick. Not sure if it was paid the mark or the free kick. It was clearly touched midway through the journey. That kick high comes out to the near wing. Hadn't flew, couldn't really impact it. Tom Ryan laying a good tackle at ground level. He took down Jake Tobin. Work there for Barossa. They decide to go underground on this occasion. That kick out, that hits the target, that works. Tobin now, assessing the option, goes long. That ball's tapped. Comes to ground. Again, now the zone lurking. There's another player who was able to grab it. That flying shot around the corner, just offline. That was Alex Arthur on that occasion. Probably had more time than he realised. But in these conditions, you'd forgive him for just wanting to slam the ball on the boot. Played just over 5 minutes in the third quarter here. Angaston Oval, your live stream match of the day for the BLG on the South Australian Footballer. McInerney plays on, comes out wide, and that's a really poor kick lands on the boundary line, so out on the full. Really big mistake. Barossa play on, that left foot kick, heading for the goal square. Players fly, no one really grabs it. Angaston player on the goal line, Cock, able to get the handball away. Ball spilled over the boundary line. Score from around the grounds. Coming to you from Kapunda. Kapunda 6 goal 137, trailing Newry 9-4-58 at half time. So a competitive game for the Bombers in that one. So we see Angaston with the ball deep in the back pocket. Just looking to clear, they come long, looking for Ruckman in Adams. The ball's punched away from him. Good smother. Adams just almost falls on his opponent there in what you might call a tackle. So now Adams and Webb will go at it once again. Webb gets his hand to it, but Angaston get the ball roved by Somerton. Ball comes forward, good pick up there by Tuckwell. He shrugs one tackle, spins, gets the handball away, but the Barossa player was there to grab the ball. That kick around the corner, out on the full. It'll be Corcoran with the ball. We've got Adams running through the middle of the ground on his own. Kicking the ruckman in these conditions, never a good idea though, so he goes long. He's looking for Reinke. The ball didn't make it as far as him, it was chopped off. Barossa returned the ball into the middle of the ground. That mark dropped on that occasion. Good pick up there from McInerney. He goes long. That mark not held. And that hat kick across. Mark lands in the arms of Stephen Somerton. He'll go back and have a shot on goal. He'll be kicking from 30 to 35 metres out by the time he kicks it. The wind has completely stopped. The rain has stopped. Still gloomy, but this is the best conditions we've had since the game started. Somerton coming in now, looking for his first goal of the day. So goal umpire has to do a little bit of work, and it's just offline to the right. That ball must be getting really heavy now. Barossa fullback plays on, kicks long, gets to the back of the contest. Angaston able to chop it down though. Corbin Schubert laying a big tackle there. He held up Jake Tobin. Schubert gets the tap. Good pick up there. Cole Hagen gets the kick forward. Shepherd collects the ball off the ground, but he was wrapped up by two Bulldogs. In the end, it was Mazzone taking him down. Mazzone's been a lot quieter so far this quarter. We've played nearly 10 minutes in the third term. That ball flicks up. Angaston players slammed into the turf. Comes out the back. Petersky gets the ball away. He was taken down, and the free kick going away of Barossa District for holding the ball, or an incorrect disposal probably. Little bit of byplay going on. And the free kick is definitely going the way of Barossa District, so no hanky-panky getting away here from the umpire on this occasion. Umpire Sullivan in control. He's had a great season as an umpire. That kick long, driving forward. No one even got a hand to it. And that runs over the boundary line untouched, so it'll be Angaston's ball. So Angaston will bring the ball back in. No, the umpire's decided it's a boundary throw in. I'm not sure what that was based on, but they have a great view out there. We don't have the same view they have. So we'll have a ball up 15 to 20 metres directly in front of Barossa District's goal. This is Barossa's best chance for the day. Schubert gets the tap down. And we'll have a stacks on once again. Ball going absolutely nowhere. Again, no one really able to get their hands on the ball cleanly. A lot of Barossa players around the contest at the moment. That kick smothered as soon as it hit the boot. Again, players just desperately clinging on, making sure that ball's going nowhere. Mazzone was at the bottom of the pack. That's not where Barossa want him. They want him on the outside of the pack receiving the ball. He needs someone else to be going in doing the grunt work for him. No controlled tap on that occasion. Ball just comes down. Ball punched towards the boundary line. Barossa player makes sure it goes over. No risk taken on that occasion. So we'll have another boundary throw in. A little bit further around this time. Not much. That kick around the corner. Shepherd with a spoil from behind that occasion. He is really doing all the little things today. He's come a long way upfield, almost at half back now to affect that spoil. Really showing his worth as a versatile player, not just a traditional forward. Ball in. Again, just players. First guy who grabs the ball, immediately he's got three players grabbing him. Good tap from the third man up for Barossa on that occasion. Ball flicked up, there's Mazzone. He's got two players grabbing him. The crowd didn't get the decision they wanted on that occasion, but the umpire was right there. Mazzone had no prior. Again, we'll have another ball up. Had about 9 stoppages in a row in this pocket. Ball's barely moved. It's just a stalemate at the moment. Trench warfare. Corbin shoots it. Third man up over the top, gets the ball into space. That kick comes out towards the boundary line. And over the boundary line, and the free kick going Barossa's way, so they'll be able to punch the ball back from where it came. Do just that. Steve Ruska got 2 hands to it, couldn't take the mark, but then it affects the tackle. So yet another ball up. Umpires are earning their money today. Ball punched out and free kick going the way of Angaston. Pushing the back, it might have been. Going to Stephen Summerton, and a 25-metre penalty, presumably for dissent. You can't give the umpires too much advice. Very fortunate in the Barossa Light and Gawler to have a great umpires panel to adjudicate A-grade football. One of the best in the state. They really have had a good season as a group. Ruska punches the ball forward. That ball spoiled down to ground. Barossa get that quick kick out. That mark not taken. It was bounced off his face. Seen over the boundary line, almost in front of the Angaston bench. We'll have a ball in. Good tap from Adams down to the ground. Tuckwell with that kick around the corner. Ball goes long. Ryan was taken front on, no free kick. Rain has resumed. Almost fog-like, it's that thick. So ball up once again. Adams gets the tap. Angaston player is taken down straight away. That kick around the corner for Barossa. That helps them. Deep into the pocket. No one able to collect it. Ball's bundled over the boundary line, so we'll have a boundary throw in. Deep in Barossa District's pocket. We've been here before, not that long ago. Over 17 minutes gone in the third quarter. And boundary throwing will be repeated. He's coming a bit further this time to give it some distance. Ruckman lock up, ball comes down. Tom Ryan with that quick kick around the corner. Finds space. Beautiful pick up in the middle of the ground by Shepherd. He goes with the chip kick across. That mark taken on that occasion. They play on. That was Corcoran. Spun, gives the ball back to Shepherd. Shepherd goes looking. Good pick up by Shannon Jenner on that occasion. Good ball use there for the Dogs on that occasion. They didn't panic. They've got a chance to clear the area now. That's Harrison Pringle. Once he pops, he can't stop. And a good mark taken at half back there by the ruckman, Angus Adams. Comes out wide, finds Somerton. Somerton surveying his options, decides to go long, down the line, or short, not quite as long as he could have gone, but good tackle there. Well taken on that occasion. That kick around the corner into space, and an excellent mark taken by Corcoran on that occasion. Went to play on. Heads along to the corridor. Steve Ruska juggled the ball. It was touched, so it wasn't a mark, but he gave the handball out, but that was beautifully picked off for the Dogs. He's taken the game on, took the bounce, then had to go sideways. Good pick up from Tobin on that occasion. Some of them cuts off that handball, flicked out a little throw. That ball eludes everyone, gets to the back, and there was a throw paid against Ben Antoni. Umpire was right on the spot to spot the Angaston crowd's protests. Rossa go out wide. They're looking for a bit of space now just to calm things down. 2 marks in a row. That's the first time we've seen that for a while from either team. Almost 20 minutes gone in the third quarter. Rain just steadily falling here at Angaston. Lights in full effect. Boundary throwing now at half forward for Angaston. Much of this quarter been played in Barossa's half of the ground, but for no gain. That kick forward for the Panthers goes to a pack. Antoni can't defeat 2 opponents. He goes to ground, grabs the ball, he's wrapped up immediately. So we'll have a ball up, edging slightly closer to the Panthers' goal. Shepherd with the tap on that occasion. And ball goes over the boundary line again, so we'll have a boundary throw in again. Angaston's forward pocket. Goal here could almost snuff out Barossa's hopes. Ball flicked down backwards. In his face, good take there. Again, no one can control that, so players forced just to dive on it. We'll have a ball up. Now we're directly in front of Angaston's goal, 35 metres out. Danger spot. Good tap down. It was a really good take on that occasion by Jay Shannon, but he was wrapped up immediately. The ball flicks out. We'll have a ball up, almost the same spot. On a dry day, Shannon probably would have been able to kick a goal there. Shepherd took the ball out of the ruck, but then he was dispossessed. And a free kick going the way of Barossa Districts. Crowd not happy at all, but the umpire was in perfect position. Big fly on that occasion by McInerney, couldn't take it. Barossa are on the charge now. And that ball bounces off the chest of the Angaston player. So Barossa are still alive here. That kick coming out of defence. A really good one-handed mark taken on that occasion. That was Kvaterski. That kick just fell short of Shepherd. Was punched away by the Barossa player. Crowd really starting to fire up now. The bar must be doing a roaring trade. Good punch down, but Barossa have got players well positioned. Free kick going the way of Angaston on that occasion. Must have been holding. Malachi Colhagen, the 50 gamer, he drives the ball forward. Shepherd at the back, nudged his opponent under it. Lucky not to give away a free kick. Then went searching for a free kick of his own. Nothing doing. "23.5 minutes gone in the third quarter. Ball up again. Barossa moving the ball. This time they get a decent clearance. They've got a mark now at half-back. They've got the chance to move the ball down the line now. That dive, he couldn't collect it. Angaston player barges the ball towards the line. Mazzone's there, he turns, kicks the ball in towards centre half forward. Just overshoots his teammate. Pops out. Barossa have got a man at the back of the contest. Umpires found a free kick. Going the way of Barossa Districts for holding. Brendan Dew, we haven't seen a lot of him today. Really hasn't been his conditions. But he's got the ball. Goes really short. Player takes the ball at ground level and was collected high by Alex Reinke, so a free kick going his way. He'll be able to go back and take a shot from... He'll be kicking from almost 40 metres out with this wet ball. No wind. Siren's gone, so added pressure. This will be a very difficult shot despite the lack of angle. Hudson Roberts with the ball. Coming in now, leans back. And that didn't make the distance, so punched. That brings the third quarter to a close. Almost no scoring that quarter. And scores Angaston 4-5-29, leading Barossa Districts 1-4-10 on the Birds Barossa scoreboard. So tough, real low scoring quarter. That was real wet weather, dour football that term. Just nothing gained by either team. A lot of energy spent for almost no reward. Angaston will be happy though. They've maintained their advantage. They don't need to worry about percentage. They just want the points today. Barossa, just one more game to go in their season after today. They're looking for a little bit of inspiration and they're looking for someone to stand up. Brendan Dew, who's been quiet, could be the man in the fourth quarter. But you've got to think that he and Mazzone are the two keys for the Dogs. Angaston just need to keep doing what they're doing, just need to find some clean possession. Perhaps taking their opportunities when they do get the ball in the open. Bit wasteful that term, they've got to be a little bit cleaner, a little bit more patient. Siren goes as we await the start of the final term here. Your live stream match of the day on the South Australian Footballer, coming to you direct from the Angaston Oval. Conditions have cleared up just a little bit once again. Rain has almost completely stopped. No wind. Fourth quarter about to start. Centre square a little bit chopped up, but in pretty good shape considering the weather. Reasonable rain in the last 36 hours there at Angaston. Speaking of legends, male medalist Demetrius Steiner just walking past in the crowd. Ball goes up once again. Webb with the tap down. Somerton with the soccer off the ground. Didn't really gain any distance at all. And we'll have a repeat ball up. Almost the same spot. Again, another ball up. Webb with the tap down on that occasion. Barossa with the handball back. They've got players there. Good work by hands, then they move it by foot. Down the line. Angaston players just force that over the line. Tom Ryan heavily involved once again. So ball in, almost half back for Angaston. Dogs just forcing a real dour contest here. Ball pops out the back. Barossa player didn't quite pick it up. Again, they're wrapped up immediately. They'll have another ball up. Webb had the ball bounce back to him. Haddon with that kick around the corner into space. Leaves a foot race. Tuckwell now chasing it. He's set upon immediately. Did well. Got around his opponent. Got the kick away. Unfortunately, no one able to take control of it up forward. Barossa have got players back there. That handball was a little bit over the top on that occasion. And Angaston with a goal seemingly out of nothing. Excellent result there for the Panthers. First goal of the final term on that occasion. That could be the one that really puts the game out of reach for Barossa. You'd have to think. They've kicked 1 goal 4 for the match. 1 quarter left. They've got to kick another 5 goals minimum to win. It's exactly what Craig Haddon would have wanted from his team. The first goal, an early blow. Good tap down from Angus Adams. Corcoran with the handball backwards, but Barossa, a good cut off there. What an attack on the footy there. Barossa really coming hard. They're showing so much spirit here. They don't care if finals isn't on the horizon for them. They have got so much to prove. Webb with the tap down again. That handball really under pressure, but he was good enough on that occasion. McInerney with a good mark going back in defence. Taking his time. Goes long and high. Adams couldn't control the mark. Summerton goes off the ground, gets plenty of distance. Rusker reeled the ball in, but was over the line by the time he collected it. So a boundary throw in. Half forward for Angaston. Barossa with a lot of numbers around this stoppage. Tap comes out to the back. Tuckwell couldn't control it. Barossa have got players there. Johnson couldn't control it on that occasion. Angaston get the kick forward. Shepherd is there. Ball bounces through for a minor score. So Barossa bring the ball out. They go short this time. They find Josh Newman. Newman goes real short. So a boundary throw in now from that mistake. The Bulldogs just cost themselves an opportunity to clear the back half. Ben Antoni in the ruck on that occasion. Ball flicks back. There's Malachi Colhagen. Went for the kick. Came off the outside of his boot. So that's gone into space. Dylan Tuckwell's there. Gets the handball back to a teammate. That kick in. Well weighted, but no one able to pull it down. That flying kick to the goal square. And actually bounces through for a goal. It was out of nowhere from the pack. Just looking to gain some space. So Angaston, 2 quick rush goals for the quarter. Angaston just forcing enough pressure, putting this young Barossa District's defence under pressure, forcing the little mistake, and just doing wet weather stuff where you just get the ball on the boot towards goal and see what happens. really starting to blow the game apart now. 6 goals, 6, 30, 42, leading Barossa through its 1 goal, 4, 10 on the Burge Barossa scoreboard. As we've played just over 5.5 minutes into the third quarter. Scores from Kapunda at 3/4 time. Kapunda 8 goal 3, 51, trailing Newry 13 goal 6, 84. So that game's starting to pan out as we expect. Mazzone wrapped up, had one arm pinned there. Good work from Webb again. He's had a busy day in the ruck. Angaston player kicked the ball. He was flung afterwards. Ball high. 2 Barossa defenders really working hard back there. They're happy to see the ball through for a point. Gives them possession back. They need a bit of respite, a bit of control. Looking to come out to the near side. Change their mind. They're going down the opposite way. No. Plays on, goes down the middle. No one able to control that. Angaston are there at ground level. Get the handball out. Again, that ball goes astray. So now Barossa back in control. Good smother on that occasion. That's desperation. Just players immersing themselves in the pressure of this contest. Boundary throw in, outer side. Ben Antoni in the ruck now. That left foot kick just forward. Comes off hands. Players wrapped up, we'll have a ball up. Again, we're 25 metres out from Angaston's goal. Ball up in the air. No one really taking control. Barossa get that kick away. But Angaston had a player at the front. That kick by Shepherd just into space. Good pickup from Rusker. Gets it off to Tom Ryan. He handballs to a teammate. Handballs back to Ryan. He has to go again to Rusker, who on the right goes with a short pass. Hitting up a teammate. That's Shannon Jenner. He's going to have a shot at goal. Goes along. Actually, it was a pass in the end, but there was only a Barossa player there. So a wasted opportunity. Somerton there fighting at ground level with Tuckwell. I see the ball over the boundary line. They'll restart again. Eight and a half minutes gone, final term. Barossa, good clearing kick there, into space. They had players working well together, came off hands, but Tom Ryan just kicked behind the play, takes the mark. He's looking, surveying his options. Looking to go long with that powerful left foot of his. 2 Barossa players fly against each other. One of them gathers it. McInerney was under the ball on that occasion. Barossa have got numbers. They go, but they're kicking to a bunch of Panthers. Reinke took the mark on that occasion under pressure. Goes with a short left kick, but that didn't really hit the target. It's dangerous in these conditions. Too cute. Angaston player picked up the ball, he's wrapped up and spun around, taken down immediately. And free kick for holding there, going the way of Angaston. Corbin Schubert. He's looking for McInerney on the wing. McInerney takes a good mark. Under a lot of pressure on that occasion. That's excellent work in these conditions. And a 25-metre penalty. Alex Arthur just adding a little bit extra after the mark had been paid. McInerney goes heading to the pocket. Looking for Shepherd. Sorry, it was Corcoran on that occasion, but Corcoran couldn't take the mark, but did bounce up and applied the tackle immediately after, forcing a boundary throw in. Angaston doing all the attacking now. No clearance at all from that ruck contest. So the umpire will ball it up straight away. And Tony up against Webb in the ruck. It's a bit of a mismatch. Good smother there. Barossa have got the numbers. They're trying to plough this ball forward. Just weight of numbers for the Dogs. They're just holding on by the skin of their teeth. That kick just clearing. Almost got out. Angaston have got players there and hadn't. Reinke fumbled the ball forward. Flying shot on goal on that occasion, just offline. So that takes Angaston to 6-8-44, leading Barossa 1 goal for 10. 14 scoring shots to 5. Barossa bringing the ball back now. Coming long, just down the other side. Good mark taken on that occasion. Good. Well-weighted pass. They're off now, the Dogs. They're playing on. Runs a long way. Kicks long. Well defended. Just got a hand in. Ball smothered. So Barossa have got their red wave coming. So, a free kick going Angaston's way. Barossa players not really sure why, not happy about it, but eventually they give the ball back. Angaston comes short across, they find Ruska. Ball comes off the side of his boot, straight to a Barossa District player. That's Arthur on this occasion. He goes shorter. That's a really good pass. Excellent pass on that occasion, finding Ethan Gant. Gant will go back and take a shot on goal. Gant coming in, kicks really well. Splits a little. Wet weather did not bother him one little bit. That's the skill of a superior player. So Barossa get their second goal of the day. Had to wait until 14.5 minutes into the final term. Takes them to 1 goal for 16. Trailing Angaston 6 goal 8-44. Ball up. Picked up out of there by Colehagen. He drives the ball forward. Tuckwell juggled that. Got the kick away despite being held. Umpires paid a free kick for holding the ball. Crowd less than pleased on that occasion. Barossa with a long clearing kick. Corbin Schubert just slaps that ball out of his opponent's hand. Well up again, Schubert engages. Barossa District player was spun and slammed in the turf. Schubert just gives him a little bit more to go on with. Getting a little bit fiery in there now. Tap comes down to Kwiatkowski at the back of the pack. Rolls, kicks towards the corridor. It's high. No one gets clear mark. Archie had it now. Around the corner. Straight onto the chest of his teammate on that occasion. Distance will be an issue in these conditions. He'll be looking for a pass, you would think. Colhagen drives it all the way to the goal line. And that's juggled over for a minor score. Barossa, that ball coming out in an unconvincing fashion. Angaston now get the ball back. That kick around the corner and just offline for another minor score. Real let off the Bulldogs on that occasion. "17 minutes gone, final quarter. Your live stream match of the day coming to you live from Angaston Oval, deep in the heart of the Barossa Valley. Barossa Districts to bring the ball back in. They come along down the middle. McInerney was there, but it was chopped off before it got to him. McInerney lays the tackle. Umpire says, "I'll have it." It's been that story for most of the day. Ball comes down. Barossa, just that little kick off the ground to get some separation. They go again. That doesn't work on that occasion. Picked up, kicked forward. Some of them was outnumbered there. That handball back. Ruska gets a quick left foot kick. And Tony couldn't get to that. Good defense here from Barossa. They've really held back the Ocean for much of the day. Good tap down. Again, no one getting clean hands on this ball at all. Players just diving on each other. So we'll have a ball up between centre half forward and full forward at Angaston's end. Absolute swarm of players around the ball. It's like an Oz kick game at the moment. 19.5 minutes gone. Somerton laying the tackle on that occasion. Umpires come in and umpire Sullivan will ball it up once more. And Tony beaten by Webb in the ruck on that occasion. Webb's done a power of work today for the Dogs. He's been really good, along with Mazzone. Alex Arthur's been busy at times. Nathan Johnson's been impressive for the Dogs in a losing effort. Comes Webb once again. He gets his hand cleanly to it on that occasion. Big tackles being laid everywhere. For Angaston, Ben Antoni has been the best forward for the Panthers all day. Gavin Shepherd's been impressive. He's done a lot of work outside the forward line. He's kicked goal, but he's also done so much work up the ground. He's competed in the ruck a lot of times. He's been really impressive, but McInerney's been good across half-back and in the middle for the Panthers today. Got to say, Dylan Tuckwell's worked hard. Corbin Schubert's been good in the ruck for much of the day. And Tom Ryan been really good in defence. Ball comes down. Corbin Schubert lays the tackle on that occasion. Ball comes out. Free kick for kicking in danger, going the way of Angaston. So Steve Rusker goes long towards the pocket. Got players there. Shepherd around the corner. And Shepherd's got the goal. Very clever from Gavin Shepherd on that occasion. Crumbed the pack. Just kicked that little snapper around the corner. Just trickled it over the line. And that's really putting this game to bed. Angaston now moving forward. I'll take them to 7 goal 10. 47, 10, 52, leading Barossa Districts 2 goal 4, 16. As we've played 22 minutes in the final quarter. In the gloom of Angaston. Webb with the ruck tap again. Angaston have got players there. He's dived upon, he gets a free kick for in the back. Kvaterski. He goes long as the crowd directs. No one can complete the mark. Antoni lays the tackle. And umpires paid that for a throw. So great pressure from Antoni. Wins the free kick. But Corbett Schubert's wound up with the ball on this occasion. Heads towards the square. Everyone flies. Ball punched. And then finally attempted to punch it through for a point. Comes off the legs of an Angaston player back into play and eventually goes through for a minor score. Sorry, I'm just laughing at my co-commentators in the crowd. Barossa have got players there. Webb was dispossessed. And again, the tackle count must be through the roof today for both teams. Webb gets the tap down on this occasion. Tuckwell almost put his player through the ground with a pile driver on that occasion. I'll have a ball in. 24 minutes gone, fourth quarter. Tap down from Schubert. Comes back to Jenner. Angaston players ripped off the ball when he didn't have it. So free kick coming Angaston's way. It's Schubert once again. He's dining out on the free kicks at the moment, Schubert. He goes long to the hot spot. Was punched down and umpires found a free kick again going Angaston's way. The crowd were unhappy until they saw which way the umpire pointed. They're all confused. Some rocket science going on over to my right. You've got to love country football, folks. So Gavin Shepherd lining up for goal, number 3. And off the side of it, that's the worst kick you'll ever see from Gavin Shepherd. He'd be filthy with himself after that. I hope he doesn't watch the replay. Barossa with a long clearing kick. No mark taken on that occasion. Round the corner, down the line, they've got a player behind. Here they go. Quick break for the Dogs. That handball over the top. That's another handball. wrong-footed his player. That's really hurt them. That was a goal gone begging. That was a little too cute in these conditions. And that player will know immediately what he's done wrong. Won't need the runner to come out to tell him exactly what it was. That kick going back the other direction. Good mark taken, but there was a push. The umpire's called play on. Angaston with that clearing kick forward. Haddon was tackled, lost the ball. They'll have a ball up, probably 30 metres out from goal. Rain has set back in again. It's almost fog-like. That kick around the corner. Good mark back on the line, almost like a goalkeeper. He plays on, takes a bounce. Here, they're out here, the Dogs. Take another bounce. As the siren goes to finish the game, Angaston 7-goal 11-53, defeating Barossa District 2-goal 4-16. That's the end of the game. Crucial win for the Angaston Panthers, who look to cement their spot in the finals. They need to win next week, of course. Barossa District just one more game to go after today. Thank you for joining in. Tune in tomorrow. We've got the BL&GFA Women's Grand Final coming to you live from Barossa District tomorrow. And next week we'll be at Barossa District for the match of the round. Thank you for joining us today. That's all we've got for you.